What's up, guys? How are you guys doing? What's up, all you dreamers who do? Hope you're having a great Tuesday night. Is it a Tuesday night? I'll wait for someone to join in before I begin. Yeah, we have a viewer, Ankit. So, welcome guys to this particular new segment that I'm starting on Instagram Live. So very recently, I've discovered this Instagram feature where I can have a conversation with someone else on a joint live session of sorts with someone else. So that's the reason I'm going live today. And we are starting this new segment called DTalks. It's a good word play that way, DTalks. Where we'll be, what is DTalks exactly and why are we starting it? It's basically, I'll be getting young influencers, youth icons and young entrepreneurs from across our country to get their stories across, the things they do and all of the interesting things that are happening in their lives across to our audience. And why are we doing it? Which is most important. Our objective with this primarily is that we want people to actually not conform to the standards. So basically, जो भेड़ बकरी चाल है ना, basically engineering, math, doctor, science, very same roots. We don't want you to follow that. We want you to find your passion. And to find your passion, you need to know the kind of opportunities around you and the kind of things other people are doing alongside you. And that's the sole reason why I wanted to start DTalks, because it's a much easier way of communication with someone else. And yeah, let's begin. So our first guest on DTalks. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Let me introduce our first guest on DTalks. Her name is Varna Jayraj. Just a second. Yeah. Her name is Varna Jayraj. She is a fashion blogger, a full-time fashion blogger. And she has a great eye for aesthetics and color. You can check out her Instagram profile. She's got about 90,000 followers there. Some amazing content. I went through it all. Really unique. And along with that, she's also been featured by the Cosmopolitan magazine. And she's worked with various brands all across. Like Reliance Jewels, Forever 21, Vivo and Starbucks India. So Wi-Fi and lag. Just a second. There is some problem, which is, and we'll be having another segment as well where you can ask your questions, whatever you want to ask Varna or me throughout in the comment section below. So keep, yeah, so I've added her. Hey guys, what's up? Thank you so much, Suma. Hey Varna, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me on your first
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure for me, and thank you so much for joining me. Before we begin, I just want you to I want to give you a brief about what exactly is going to happen. So this will be more like a candid conversation, which will be a little structured. In the beginning, I'll be throwing a few questions about your story and related to your life. After which we'll have a rapid fire. Because koi bhi interview, it does not, it needs to have a rapid fire round, really creative. And post which we'll be having a game and we'll be competing against each other. So that's more or less the structure for our conversation this evening. Are you up for it?
Yeah, I'm quite excited.
Awesome, awesome. Chalo ya Varna, tell me about yourself. Tell me how you started, what do you do? I want to know all of those things.
So basically I'm a fashion influencer, which you've already mentioned. But I started off in an engineering college. My parents thought fashion was just like, you know, a temporary obsession and, you know, engineering would be my ultimate career and stuff like that. So I started in an engineering college. I did industrial engineering and management, and I wasn't very good at it, to be honest, because I barely attended college or liked to write exams and stuff like that. And towards the end of engineering, I just couldn't take it. I wanted to do something in fashion, so I thought, why not start a blog? Because a lot of my friends and family would love to ask me about my clothes, and they're like, you're so helpful and things like that. I thought it would like actually make me, you know, content like the fashion industry for now. So I started my blog I think in my fourth year when I was almost done with engineering.
Right.
And before I could properly go live, I had like a lot of things shot, and I went for this exhibition where the student fair exhibition and stuff like that. And London College of Fashion saw a little of my work, and they offered me a seat on spot without even, I didn't even have a portfolio. I didn't even know
On
that.
spot.
Yeah, on spot. So this was before my blog, the pictures and the work I'd done went up, and I was
Right.
really happy, and I thought, why not. And that's when I think I had like a 6-month gap before that's when I started posting stuff, creating content, and I think I did quite well. Yeah,
We can see that. So they, London School of Fashion, gave you a job on spot based on the content they saw then.
Yeah, which wasn't even out. Like it was just like content on my phone. Like I just showed them pictures of my drawings and some pictures I'd shot for the blog, and yeah.
That's massive, yeah. Because London School of Economy of Fashion, I know is huge,
Yeah.
right? That's insane. And you've got support from your friends and family to start this blog. There was no any kind of. So what was their reaction like when you started it?
Initially, they basically call it modeling. They're like, she's modeling with all these clothes. She gets free clothes and everything. And as I started posting more things, I got a lot of. I do have a lot of support from my friends and family, but the community I come from, they're little narrow-minded. So they would always like say things like she's wearing inappropriate clothes and like mean comments, and I don't.
I get it. I get it. I get it. With relation to fashion blogging in India also, what I get to know that the kind of perspective even educated people around me have is कि यार fashion blogging too easy है. You need to look good in the camera. You need to have a pretty face. You need to buy some clothes and you just click some good pictures and you post it and you get following just like that. That's the kind of mindset that people hold with relation to fashion blogging in the country, and they don't actually understand the kind of creativity that goes behind it. So I want to understand that creativity, वो ideation से लेके execution तक. How do you design a post and come up with that? So that the people who are watching and someone who wants to, let's say, start fashion blogging will exactly know what exactly they've got to do.
To be honest, right now, I think the fashion influence blogging community, I think they're having a really, really hard time, because the first few fashion bloggers are doing super well, and now every second person's a blogger, and not everyone understands that blogging is not just putting up pretty pictures and getting likes and followers and things like that. It's about influencing people with the right kind of fashion knowledge, and I don't think a lot of people have that. I mean, I don't want to be mean, but I think that's important. It's not just about taking pictures. I mean, you need to do research, put in effort with every content you create. And for me, I think every time I want to create something, I look at the product that I'm going to be shooting, and I think of the story that comes to my mind, and then I build based on that.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it's not just about pretty pictures.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair point. And what's your everyday schedule like? How hectic is it? Because you're a full-time fashion blogger, right?
Yeah.
So how hectic is it managing brands, photo shoots, distribution through social media? What's your everyday, let's say, routine like?
Honestly, it is a bit hectic. At the same time, you can do your things at your own pace, So I find it more convenient than a daily desk job, and I think it's more fun, because if you don't want to shoot in the morning, you can plan like a night shoot and like a source whenever. So I think it is hectic, but as long as you're having fun, you don't feel the pressure too much.
As long as you're having fun and you don't feel the pressure, absolutely. And what's with the monetization scene for fashion bloggers? Like how many brands have approached you? How do you go about collaborating with them? What's the scene there?
I think it's super important to value your work and make sure you don't just do work because you're getting free products. And a lot of people, a lot of bloggers, what they do is they're like, okay, we're getting free products, let's just do a free post. And that kind of demotivates bloggers who, charge. Because like a brand will say, okay,
Right.
why do I want to pay this blogger when I can give products and these bloggers will do it for free? So I think
Yep.
as bloggers, we need to like unify and value our work enough so that
Right.
we charge the brands, because of course they have a lot of money and they are work done, so you need to ask for how much you deserve. And one annoying thing about payments is they take forever to come, and chasing that is annoying. So when you want something to go up, they're like, the brands
Yep.
are beating your back. They're like, post it right now, this second, this caption, this hashtag. But when we ask for payment, they're like, yeah, next week, next month, 90 days, 1 year. And it's annoying,
ये
It's
fashion
just,
story नहीं है. This is a story everywhere actually. This is a
yeah,
story everywhere. Especially when you're in India. I mean, it's very normal for people to extend the credit line that's mentioned on the mail or anywhere on the deal. So
yeah.
I know it's difficult that way, especially when you've got to negotiate with brands. For sure. Let me ask you some fashion-centric questions.
Okay.
ठीक है? What would be your fashion advice this season for your fans and also the people watching, for both men and women? That's a question on my list.
I think right now I'm obsessing over pastels, especially lavender and like yellows and those summery colors. So I think just play around with that. I think that's
Right.
and if you like a minimalist approach to your style, then
Yeah.
just play around with your accessories or like little color here and there. But if you like to go overboard like many times, just throw all the color possible and you're summer ready.
Okay, I would like to apologize here because I'm not very educated with relation to the fashion blogging industry and with relation to colors. So, I mean, the answer does not really, appeal to me that much. But yeah, of course, your
Wait,
fan base.
it's trend, right? So that's why I said
For sure, for sure. No, for sure. I get it. I get it. One last question before I move to the next segment, the rapid fire one. You met Rihanna, right?
Yeah.
Like, what was that experience like?
I think it's one of the best experiences a brand has ever, offered.
Okay.
I've worked with so many brands and so many events and so many contests, and I think Puma and Myntra were like so amazing at it. It was like they arranged everything so well. The contest was actually you win one night of free stay in New York and you get to meet Rihanna, and they were so happy with the kind of work that Nikki, who's the other blogger with me, Nikki and I created.
Yep.
That they gave us 3 nights stay, and then we were with Rihanna for almost, I think, 8 hours. We couldn't talk to her for 8 hours, but she was around. We were in the same room, and it was just so amazing. She was so amazing. She was just talking to us about coming to India and how much she loves India, and yeah, it was amazing.
That must have been insane. That was about 3 years back or so.
2 years.
3 years back. Awesome. Thank you so much. Before we move to the next segment, I can tell the people who are watching right now, you can ask questions to Varna, any kind of questions that you want me to ask her. And I'll ask her those questions at the end of it. And now let's move to the next segment, the rapid fire segment. Are you nervous? Are you nervous? Are you excited? You're nervous?
Because I usually just go blank when I'm put under, a timer. So.
Achha, theek hai. Don't worry, this is an easy set of questions. Since this was the first detox, I kept it easy that way. So there are about 11 questions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So let's go. Who, according to you, has the best sense of fashion in this country?
I think Kangana and Kangana. Yeah, I think Kangana for now.
Okay, Kangana Ranaut. What is the one thing that annoys you the most?
When people wear sneakers and kurtis and like track pants together, I hate it. Like it annoys me.
Fair point. If your life story was made into a book, what would you name it?
Just a little drama.
Just a little drama.
Yeah.
If you could trade lives with anyone for a day, who would it be and why? Coffee with current type question hai, but yeah.
I think Bella Hadid. I want to be her. I want to steal all her clothes and just, ship it to me. And I love her. Like, I'm obsessed with Bella. I think she has such an amazing vibe. And yeah, I totally want to be her for a day.
Okay. Next one's interesting. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning?
See, I don't take long for makeup.
Okay.
But the time photo takes forever, so I think half an hour. I don't know.
That's decent, yeah. I mean, that's decent. I take 2 minutes. That's fine. What's the most? This is interesting because a lot of influencers will connect to this. What's the most intriguing thing you've received on your DM?
I don't know what I have to say.
You can say it.
A dashed picture.
That's a lot of insight. Thank you for that insightful dash picture. We understand, the audience understands it. Next one. What is your poison?
Wine. Lots and lots of wine.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't want to share it with the audience, but I'm more like Bailey's person. But that's fine.
Bailey's too, but yeah.
I didn't have to share that. My team would kill me, I think. Which fashion blogger from Instagram should up her game? Who added this?
No, I'm not answering that. I'm not answering that.
All right, diplomatic take. Never mind, I'll let that go. If you get an access to a time machine, where and when would you go?
I think I'd go back to London, like here and there.
Okay.
But I sat in my room and did nothing. I wish I went out and did more. So yeah, I think a year and a half ago. Sorry?
So you'd go back to your own life?
Yeah, my own life.
Interesting. Last one. Which piece of clothing would you refuse to promote?
I have these black joggers that I wear all the time, and I cannot find any other pair that's like it. So I just can't without it. I think I've had it for more than a year now. My mom's just like, I'm going to burn it, throw it. I'm wearing them right now.
You're wearing them right now?
Yeah.
Well, good attire choice for the live session. We appreciate. I mean, there are no wardrobe curtsies that I can give right now, and I'm just putting on bad jokes after.
Joggers.
All right, that brings us to the end of the rapid fire segment. You had really good answers that way. Very diplomatic as well. Your hamper will be. Hamper vamper. देखो पहले तो joint live session है. So giving a hamper is a little difficult, but we'll plan that next time for sure. 100%.
Awesome.
ठीक है, done. Next time hamper on me 100%. Now we'll move to the final segment, which we've named the fun segment for some reason. अच्छा नाम बना सकते थे, but short time में था. The name for this game is 20 Things. Now, in this particular game, what we'll be doing is now there'll be 4 rounds in total, and there will be 4 topics chosen. And in each of those topics, we have to name 20 things within 20 seconds.
20 things.
Within 20 seconds. So, for example, if the topic is things in your house, then you have to name sofa, TV, bed, all of that within 20 seconds. And I've got 4 chits with me here, and I promise you have not seen these chits. So it's absolutely a fair play, and it's a competition. and you keep counting the number of things that I say, and whoever says the maximum number of things wins.
Okay.
Right?
It doesn't happen simultaneously, right? It's like turn by turn.
No, it doesn't happen simultaneously. It happens one by one. And this is the first time I think anyone is attempting a game on Instagram Live. So I don't know if this works out or not. So if the audience is watching, just a disclaimer out there. Okay?
Let's hope.
So I'll let the lady start, if that's fine with you. Yeah, I'll start. Chalo, theek hai. Let me start with something. Arey, sticky notes chipak gaya. Yeah. So I have got this as the word books. So I have to name 20 books within 20 seconds. The timer here is on. It's on here. My team member is sitting there, weirdly. So we'll start in 1, 2, 3, go. 20 books that I have to name: How to Win Friends and Influence People, Think and Grow Rich, 7 Habits to Highly Effective People, God of Small Things. I'm forgetting books right now. Money Transform by Tony Robbins, The Kite Runner, Awaken the Giant Within, Chetan Bhagat ka books bol sakte hai. 20 seconds is done. 20 seconds is done. How many did I name?
I think like 9.
9? 8. 8, that's the number. That's difficult. 20 seconds is low. Oh, piche wala books I could have seen. Anyway, so I'll pick up the cheat for you next.
Oh, it's not books only? Okay.
It's not books for you. It's a different one for you.
Damn.
So you don't get that kind of advantage. Just a second. Which again, the sticky notes is stuck. All right. Yours is this one. It's food. So you've got to name food. 20 food items in the next 20 seconds. Okay? 1, 2, 3, go.
Biryani, chili chicken, ragi, ball, sushi, avocado toast, ice cream, cupcake, hot dog, burger, pizza, mac and cheese, French fries, spaghetti. What else? Lasagna.
Time's up. How many? That was more than 11. I think it was around 14 that you named. So
not bad. Not bad.
That's actually quite good, yeah. That's quite good.
I love food.
So it's 8 to 14. I'll pick up the next cheat. The next cheat is this one. No, that's not this one. Wait. Okay, I've got your cheat, it seems. In the sense that it's got brands on it. So I have to name 20 brands. Oh damn, this is difficult for me.
This is gonna be fun.
Chalo, theek hai. 3, 2, 1, go. Apple, Samsung, Nokia, Airtel, Vodafone, Idea, UCB, Tommy Hilfiger, Prada, Gucci, Armani. What other brands are there? Toyota, Audi, BMW, Mercedes. What's there? Time's up. I did 15 this time. Not bad, yeah?
15.
1-5.
Yeah.
So I'm on 23 and you are on 14. So you've got to do 10 more. That's strong math on my end. I'll pick up the last cheat. This is right up your alley. Okay? So this cheat I think was made just for you. It is clothes. Right?
10. Okay.
So it could be 20 things that you wear to broaden it out instead of just specific clothes. Cool?
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Middies, maxis, crop tops, shorts, palazzos, culottes, lingerie, and gloves, hats. No, it's not a glove. Okay, joggers, tights, sports bra.
Sports bra. Specifics. I think. Yeah, it's done. So it was a close one. the number of kids that you guessed, the number of things that you guessed were 11. People are writing. People are writing it.
That's my
Oh
best
man, this is not done. Your followers are supporting you, so that's good. That's quite some good following there. Yeah.
It's so
It's good,
cute.
yeah. That's what awesome. Yeah, this is the first time. This is the first time I attempted on an Insta Live game. That went really well.
Yeah, it was fun.
This was fun, actually. This was fun. And 100%. I'm getting a signal from my team member to close this, but there's actually a lot of fun and a lot of people are watching it.
Yeah.
If you guys have any questions, then do hit me up. A lot of people are writing, we love her. Someone's writing, we got her back, bro. Where are my followers? I feel left alone. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, awesome. Any questions if I can see? I can't see any questions because people are... Never mind. Never mind. बहुत सारा comments है मेरे को काफी ऊपर जाना पड़ रहा है. Never mind. We'll just close this as I've got my signal from the team. In closing, I want you to close this particular segment. We'll do it differently instead of me closing it. What's your one thing that you'd like to say to the entire audience that's watching, and really intrigue them about fashion blogging and your life in particular? What's your one advice that you'd like to give?
I think right now, since I get a lot of, not right now, but like I generally get a lot of hate comments, and I think no matter what you do, people will always try to bring you down. And the second you stop giving a damn about it, I think you feel a lot of power to do more. So I think that's what I want to influence people to do. I think you should always take what you want and not look either way. Just keep at it and you'll get there. I think that's one thing I want to say.
Absolutely. 100% I agree with you. I mean, just keep at it.
Yeah.
Just keep at it. Thank you so much, Varna, for joining me today.
Fun. This was my first live session, so thank you.
That was awesome. And this was my first joint live session with an influencer. The first episode of DTalks. I think we'll sign out for now.
Yes.
I will get you off the Insta Live and then I will close. Thank you so much for joining. Means a lot. Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for having me. Bye.
Thank you so much. Take care. Whew. So guys, that was the first live session. I absolutely loved it. I think that this particular platform's got a lot of scope for greater engagement, greater conversations, and interestingly, it's a great way for people to connect and to see influencers, young entrepreneurs, youth icons, and connect with them and see how they've built their story from scratch, be inspired from them. And it's actually a kind of a platform that will allow you to seek what you actually like and love doing, and that will actually take you to the next level in your life. So that was the reason behind doing this. Thank you everyone for joining me. I will be seeing you very soon. Take care and have a really good night.